Welcome to this lesson, the third grade intermediate, lesson 32. The topic of this lesson is reading sign language. This lesson was prepared by Mr. Faisal Al-Freih and will be presented by me, Hattan Sadiq. Who is going to be able to read this evening? If you can read, say me, please. So, Salam. And who else? Bashir, you have logged in twice. I can see you logging in through a computer and through a device as well. Okay, Bashir as well, no problem. Okay, here is the aims of this lesson: to give students practice in making predictions about contents provided based on visual prompts, to prepare students for reading activities, to give students practice in identifying the main ideas of dialogues and articles, to help students to understand conversational English. Okay, let's move on. Welcome, Hassan. Welcome, everyone. Sign language. What is the sign language? Do you know the answer? Do you know sign language? Sign language. Welcome, Hassan. Do you know sign language? Sign language is using signs to communicate with others. Is that correct? Hello. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is that correct? We use signs and gestures to communicate with others. Is that correct? So what is sign language? Do you have any idea? Okay, so what is the correct answer? It is. The answer is correct. We use signs, like if you can see the signs here by the hand, to communicate with other people. Yeah, with deaf people. What are the uses of sign language? To communicate with deaf people. Very good. How can we learn about sign language? As we usually do nowadays, we just Google it to learn more about sign language. Is there any other sources? Okay, let's move on and go ahead to the next slide. Sign language. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, Yusuf. Okay, so who wants to read the first paragraph? Do you need like few seconds to prepare them? Okay, no problem. Take your time. Do you want me to read it first for you? وعليكم السلام. Welcome, Muhammad. وعليكم السلام. Welcome, Hattan. Okay, who is ready to read? Who is ready to read? Are you ready to read? Salam. Okay. Good evening, Salam. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go ahead and read, please.
The ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that people could learn only by hearing spoken words. In the 8th century, the invention of sign language changed people's opinions. A.P. Charles Michael Leapy opened the first school for deaf people in Paris in the 1750s. They created a language of signs that became known as Old French Sign Language, and it spread throughout Europe as more and more schools opened.
Salam, mashallah, tabarakallah, you have done a great job. Would you please continue to the next passage, to the next paragraph, I mean?
Sign language is a system of signs and gestures that deaf people use to communicate. Today, almost every country has its own sign language. For example, in the UK, there is PSL, British Sign Language, and in the USA, ACL, American Sign Language. However, sign language are very different from spoken language. They have different grammar and vocabulary. Also, you can't even express two or more signs at the same time.
Very good, Salam. And it seems that you are the only one who is able to read this evening. So please go ahead and continue with the last paragraph.
So even though British and American people speak English, PSL and ASL aren't the same at all. However, in other countries, things are different. South Africa has 11 official spoken languages, but only one sign language. There is an international sign language called GSTOM, but they only use it at international deaf events, such as the Deaflympics, the Olympics for the deaf.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Thank you so much, Salam. I really appreciate it. You have made my day. Salam did a great job. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. He read all the passage. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Very good, Salam. Okay. Is there anyone? I need someone else to read. You don't have to read all the passage like what Salam did. Just read, for example, the first paragraph. Adham. Okay, let's check your microphone, Adham. I'm in the process of activating your microphone, Adham. The image is not clear. Yeah, I did. I'm in the middle. I mean, it takes like 25 to 50 minutes, to 50 seconds sometimes to activate someone's microphone. I will read the passage myself and I want you to listen carefully. After that, I will ask you to read. Okay. Sign language. The ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that people could learn only by hearing spoken words. In the 18th century, the invention of sign language changed people's opinions. Abbé Charles Michel Lippi opened the first school for deaf people in Paris in the 1750s. He created a language of signs that became known as Old French Sign Language, and it spread throughout Europe as more and more schools opened. Munir, it is not clear. Hey guys, can you see the slide clearly? Munir, you can try logging out and log in again, if you don't mind. Okay. Sign language is the system of signs and gestures that deaf people use to communicate. Today, almost every country has its own sign language. For example, in the UK, there is BSL, British Sign Language, and in the United States of America, ASL, American Sign Language. However, sign languages are very different from spoken languages. They have different grammar and vocabulary. Also, you can even express two or more signs at the same time. So, even though British and American people speak English, BSL and ASL aren't the same at all. However, in other countries, things are different. South Africa has 10 official spoken languages, but only one sign language. There is an international sign language called Gistono or Gistono, but they only use it at international deaf events, such as the Deaflympics, the Olympics for the deaf. Okay, so are there any volunteers to read? Oh, really, Hassan? Thank you. Bashir? Okay, let's check Bashir's microphone here. If you came early in the beginning of the class, you would read or listen to me reading the objectives, the lessons goals. Bashir, good evening. Can you hear me? Hello? Bashir, your microphone is on. Can you hear Bashir? Bashir, we can't hear you. It seems that Bashir is using a device that doesn't support reading through a microphone. So, okay, let's discuss this passage together. The ancient Greek. Do you know the meaning of the word ancient in English? What does it mean? Ancient? Come on, guys, ancient. You don't have a microphone. The logo is disabled next to your name. Yeah, salam. Ancient means old, but in a good way, right? Like, for example, ancient, antique. The ancient Greek philosopher. Greek, someone is Greek. It means that he is from... Go ahead, tell me. If someone is Greek. Greek, what is the country? The nationality is Greek. The country is... Yes, Greece. Very good. Good job. Okay, do you know this name? Aristotle. Aristotle. Do you know Aristotle? He is a philosopher. Okay, have you heard about Aristotle? Do you know this guy? Here is his name in English. Aristotle. You know him? Okay. Let's check other guys. If you know him, type number 1. Aristotle. Okay, good job. Good job. Aristotle. Yes. Good job, Hattan. Okay. He believed that people could learn only by hearing spoken words. This was his thought. Okay? In the 18th century, the invention of sign language changed people's opinions. So everyone changed his mind after the invention of sign language. This guy over here, Abby Charles Mitchell Lippi, it's a French name by the way, opened the first school for deaf people in Paris in the 1750s. He created a language of signs that became known as Old French Sign Language, and it spread throughout Europe as more and more schools opened. Sign language is the system. So sign language is system, okay, of signs, a system of signs and gestures that deaf people use to communicate. And here is a chart of like the letters, okay, so A, B, C, D, and all the alphabets. Okay, for example, sorry, let me go back here. Today, almost every country has its own sign language. There is an international sign language that all the deaf people supposed to know or to communicate through, but in every single country there is a special sign language. For example, in the UK there is BSL, the British Sign Language, and in the United States of America, ASL, American Sign Language. However, Sign languages are very different from spoken languages. Now, it means that they are very different from each other, okay? So we can't use, for example, substitute both languages. However, sign languages are very different from the spoken languages. They have different grammar and vocabulary. Also, you can even express two or more signs at the same time. Two or more signs at the same time. So even though British and American people speak English, BSL and ASL aren't the same at all. So here is my question. If you know BSL, are you going to be able to use ASL? Does it mean that you know ASL if you know BSL? No, not at all. Good job, thank you. South Africa has 11 official spoken languages, but only one sign language. There is an international sign language called Gistono, but they only use it at international deaf events, such as the Deaf Olympics, the Olympics for the deaf. Okay, let's move on. After reading, answer the questions with true or false. Number 1. Munir, it is prohibited to speak in Arabic, and I am warning you, this is going to be the last time you type in Arabic. Otherwise, I will be forced to disable your chat settings. So please, English only. Okay. People in ancient Greek invented the sign language. Is that true? Not even one false? Everyone say true. So the ancient Greek people invented the sign language? People in ancient Greece invented the sign language. Yes? The ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that people could learn only by hearing spoken words. So what do you think? Are you sure that it is true? Okay, no problem. Abby Charles Mitchell Lippy created a school for people who couldn't hear. True or false? True also? False? False? Okay. What about the third one? British Sign Language and American Sign Language are sign languages. False, Ryan. True, true. False, true. False. Okay. Let's check the answers in the next slide. False, true, true. The first one is false. Do you know why? Because it says here that the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that people could learn only by hearing spoken words. It means that you have to listen to some words to learn. He didn't believe that anyone can, for example, learn without hearing, okay? And yes, you have got the second and the third correctly, And here are your stars. Okay. So, yeah, you have done a great job with the second and the third. So let's continue. Adham, are you sure? Adham, are you sure? Now I am giving access to Adham so we can check. Good evening, Adham. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, can hear you.
Oh, very good. It seems that yes, you have fixed your microphone. So you will read next. Are you?
Yes, yes, I'm there.
No problem. Take like 15 seconds scanning this passage and then read it. Take your time.
Okay, teacher.
Wa alaikum assalam, Rayan. Welcome. So now Adham will be Ethan, and he is going to read the passage over here. And who is going to be Frank? Is there any Frank? Oh, Salam. Salam and Bashir. Bashir, it seems that you couldn't read. Did you fix your microphone? Adham, your microphone is on. Go ahead and read whenever you are ready. Hi, Khalid.
Ethan, I love casual clothes. I use it to work as a waiter in a restaurant on Thursdays, and I had to wear formal clothes. I hated it. I just want to wear some jeans and t-shirt. I like wearing unusual t-shirts. You know, I tried making my own t-shirts once, but they looked horrible. So after that, I started decorating trainers. I take an old pair and make them look trendy. It usually works and it's always fun.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Very good, Adham. Very good. Very good, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Uh, you deserved it. Okay, go ahead, Salam, and read what did Frank say?
People usually think I am older than I really am. That's probably because most of my most of my clothes are quite formal. I never wear t-shirts and I used to wear jeans, but not anymore. I like my shoes to be comfortable and trendy, and I only wear trainers when I go to the gym.
Good job, Salam, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Hey guys, you both are awesome, MashaAllah, tabarakallah, MashaAllah. MashaAllah, you read better than I do, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Yeah, they deserve it. And here are stars for both. You deserve it, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Star for Adham and another star to Salam. Okay, guys. Who else wants to read? Who wants to read? No. I've got two guys only. Adham and Salam. Who else? Who has a microphone and wants to read? No one? Okay. I love casual clothes. I know, Salam. I think you have a problem with your cursor. I can see you. I can see your. Okay, Adham, I forgot to disable your cursor. Anyway, okay. I love casual clothes. You know casual clothes, right? Casual clothes are not formal clothes. For example, is Ethan wearing casual clothes now? Yes, he does, because he's wearing a t-shirt. T-shirt is not formal. I used to work as a waiter in a restaurant on Thursdays, and I had to wear formal clothes. Really? The images are not clear? Okay. I hated it. I just want to wear some jeans and a t-shirt. I like wearing unusual t-shirts, you know. I tried making my own t-shirts once, but they looked horrible. So after that, I started decorating trainers. I take an old pair and make them look trendy. It usually works and it's always fun. People usually think I'm older than I really am. That's probably because most of my clothes are quite formal. So formal clothes, like when we are invited to wedding parties, we always wear formal clothes. I never wear t-shirts and I used to wear jeans, but not anymore. I like my shoes to be comfortable and trendy, and I only wear trainers when I go to the gym. Okay, next. What do you think about Derek? Who is going to read what Derek said? Bashir? I'm activating your microphone, Bashir. Good evening, Bashir. Can you hear me? Hello? Bashir? Bashir, I can't hear you. Can anyone hear Bashir? No, 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 no. I don't know what's the problem. Bashir, sometimes if you log in through a device like a tablet, whatever, you should plug in the headset, like the speaker and the microphone, the headset. Okay, so who else? Adham? Adham, I'm gonna give you the chance to read. Good evening, Adham. Again.
Good evening, teacher.
Go ahead and read, please. Let me enable your cursor. Grab it over here. Yeah, good job.
I hate baggy clothes and formal clothes too. I don't really care if I am out of fashion. I just wear what I think looks good. I like to look different from others, so I buy a lot of unusual clothes. I also enjoy buying shoes. I wear a different color every day. Today I'm wearing green shoes.
Good job, Adham. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, write E for Ethan, D for Derek, or F for Frank. Anytime, Adham. You deserve it, MashaAllah. He doesn't wear casual clothes. E, Ethan, or Ethan, Derek, or Frank. Ethan? He doesn't wear casual clothes. He doesn't wear casual clothes. I never wear t-shirts. What do you think? Ethan, Frank, or Derek? So, Derek. Yes, Derek. Okay, no problem. Okay. He wears the things he designs. Ethan, Derek, or Frank? Ethan, Frank, or Derek? Derek, Frank? Okay. People think that he is not very young because of the clothes he wears. Frank, Derek, Frank, Derek, Frank. Okay. He didn't like the clothes he created. Ethan? There is no A, Yusuf. Ethan, Derek, or Frank? Ethan, okay. He doesn't mind if people think he isn't in fashion. Ethan? Image is not clear. D, E, Derek, Ethan, Derek, Derek. Okay. He makes old things look more modern. Frank? Frank? What do you think, guys? Frank, everyone answered Frank. This is the summary. A sign language is a language which uses manual communication and body language to convey meaning as opposed to acoustically conveyed sound patterns. This can involve someone logged out. Simultaneously combining hand shapes, orientation, and movement of the hands, arms or body, and facial expressions to fluidly express a speaker's thoughts.